So we now begin our study of objects that move through a circular motion, or really any kind of motion in which our direction changes. Riders on a spinning wheel are often said to be in circular motion. This can be said of anything that revolves about a single axis. That axis is called the axis of rotation. It's a line about which that rotation occurs. Let's take a look at this drawing of a Ferris wheel. This object is spinning around this axis of rotation. If we consider that rotation, it's actually rotating about that axis, right? So that black line that I've drawn is the axis of rotation for the bigger wheel. If we consider that each one of these chairs also has an axis of rotation, each of these things could also rotate about that axis of rotation. Spinning wheels on a bike have an axis of rotation right through here, and Lazy Susan on a turntable has an axis of rotation around that point. So around that imaginary line, if you will. So it would be rotating through there. Now, the Earth is both rotating and revolving, rotating on its axis and also revolving around the sun. So when we talk about rotation, that's about the axis of Earth's rotation, and the revolution would be about the sun. Now, if we consider a ball that's being whirled around in a circle, so sort of revolving around this point here, we can talk about something called the tangential speed. Now, the tangential speed is the speed of the object along an imaginary line that is drawn tangent to the circular path. If we consider the way that this object is moving at these 2 points in time, we could draw a velocity vector pointed this way. We'd call that v sub t, so that stands for tangential velocity. And you can sort of tell why we use the term tangential there. It's tangential to the circular path that object is moving through. Now, if we look down here at a later point in time, we might see that the object is just traveling in a different direction, but with the same speed. So we could say that that speed and that speed are the same. When an object is moving through a circle at a constant speed, we would describe that motion as uniform circular motion. Now, what's uniform about this is the speed. Certainly the direction is not uniform. So uniform circular motion is when the speed is constant. Okay, we often abbreviate that as UCM.